In this trial, we have all seen evidence on the charge that John Chinaman's comparisons between Western and Chinese civilization in the 1800s were justified. Now, although we've seen evidence from both sides, in the end, there can only be one decision. The Opium War, missionaries, and the Taiping Rebellion, the central points of the 19th century. Chinaman believed that the Chinese civilization was superior to English civilization, even though China lost everything to the Opium War. There was one product of the English civilization that Chinaman attacked: the citizens. With their obsession of becoming a world power, England became solely focused on advances in technology and using missionaries to spread the Catholic religion. Machinery of every kind you can make and use to perfection, but you cannot build a house or write a poem, said John Chinaman, because they had forgotten about the essentials of a society. For example, the houses in England are in perfect rows with very similar box structures, and they are loaded with surplus goods, but they are lacking the essentials of good literature, good religion, and a strong outer sense. On their path to world domination with technology and religion, the English forgot about the basics that every citizen should be able to do: educate, think, and act. Charity, chastity, these are the words on which he has been fed from his childhood upwards, and words they have remained, said John Chinaman. The English were told about what a good citizen was, but they never put it into action. When Chinaman got a glimpse of Chinese civilization, he was astounded by what he saw. He noticed that, unlike the English, the Chinese civilization never lost their roots of agriculture in the making of cities, and they never forgot the basic essentials of citizens. This difference was mainly due to the mindset of the government and its citizens. After the Opium War, England was on the road to world dominance, whereas China was focused on the goodness of its citizens. Others may say that England cannot be inferior because they were the dominant power. And yes, they were dominant, but only in technology. Even though China lost its title, they had already been the dominant world power for thousands of years, so they had already advanced far more than the English. China had always put their main focus on the good of the people, such as Tiansha, over anything else, and that's why they were able to produce better citizens than England, who was only ever focused on becoming the dominant country. This supports Chinaman's argument because it shows the thinking behind the two civilizations. Based on the evidence, John Chinaman's arguments were justified because they accurately compared the two civilizations during the 1800s in a way that no one had done before.